So there it is, Lantern Rite Part 2. So hello everyone, this is Aether Nightmare, and welcome back to night, yes, night, number 30 of Genshin Impact. We're doing a late night stream tonight, so that's why I can't get too excited, because other people are in the house, and this is the only time for a couple days that I'm gonna get to be able to play the game. So, looks like we've got some mail. How have things been? Oh, it's Beto's birthday. Time passes real quick, huh? Sometimes when you sail out by sea, you can't ever say when your feet will next touch dry land. But coincidence? Our voyage this time was plagued with storm and rain, to the point where two of the lads thought that we might not return. As if I'd let them fret. We all made it back in one piece. Let's meet up. It's a fine occasion today, so why don't you come over and try some of my cooking? By the way, here are a few fresh violet grass flowers that I picked along the way. I heard John Ling say that you were on the hunt for these spices for a while. Next time you need something like that, just give it a shout. I'll get it sorted for you. So we get some items as part of Beto's birthday. It's not really a quest, you can't go find her. It's just that you get stuff in the mail for each character. And we also have a compensation with issues of the Screen 2. I heard about this morning on Twitter. Dear travelers, an issue has occurred in the Lantern Rite event world quest, the Screen 2. Whereby the treasure in Minlin cannot be dug up, preventing the completion of the quest objective. This issue has now been fixed. Okay, we can continue. Travelers affected by this issue can restart the game to continue playing the game normally. We apologize to travelers for any inconvenience caused by this issue and would like to give you the following compensation. Please remember to claim it before it expires. So yeah, there was an issue this morning with the quest, apparently. I don't know what any of that means yet because I haven't gotten that far. But let's look into events. And we can claim this. It's 1,000 Mara. And so many people think that there isn't a daily login. This is just the first week of the month login, but daily login is this right here, the Blessing of the Welkin Moon. I can't stress that enough. That is your daily login if you want it. So if you want to pay a small fee, kind of like an MMO, you can. Lantern Rite. All that glitters, that should be open today. But I'm probably going to finish up the Lantern Rite Tales first, if I can, because I'm only 2 away from doing this, and I couldn't really do them until, I think technically yesterday, but there was like no way for me to stream yesterday, so. Outspoken Linling. Linling from Liyue Harbor seems to be troubled by something, except quest. So let's go to map and head back down to Liyue Harbor. I miss doing my my daily quests, so that's right. I need to select it. That's different. Found a way to fix that camera of his. Well, he'll have to hold his horses. I suppose I should go find them for more inspection. What are you doing? I'm helping some people think of suitable things to write on their Shao lanterns. Well, you know how everyone releases Shao lanterns during the Lantern Rite Festival, right? Well, they also write things on the lanterns too, like wishes or blessings and the like. To fit the festive atmosphere, some people like to try and give their written wishes and blessings some, you know, some literary flair, you know what I mean? Bibo, Manager Zhao, and Degui have all asked me to spruce up their festive wishes with some literary talent and write them on Shao lanterns for them. But I certainly won't be inspired to write anything decent by just staying cooped up here. So I was thinking I'd prepare the Shao lanterns first, then go observe the people that have requested the lanterns. This way I'll be able to tailor each person's wishes to their needs. But I'm not very good at making Shao lanterns. I got it. Oh, would you? Then if you could, please help me make 3 Shao lanterns. Oh, 3! Once the lanterns are ready, we'll go see our patrons to find some inspiration on what to write for their wishes. I already have some ideas in mind, they just need a little creative zest. Well, I've already got the lanterns. Lord knows I have plenty of materials to make more. Good, these will be perfect. Let's start by finding Manager Shao, shall we? Manager Shao, is that the same Shao? I highly doubt it. He seems a little too broody to manage anything other than death. There's Manager Zhao. Let's watch from here and see what he's up to. Let me think. I know Manager Zhao pretty well. It won't take me long to write his wish. Here, how does this sound? A shriveled old man with the heart of a shark. What? But underneath his impersonal cloak lies a warm and caring heart. Oh. I've even come up with a title too. A nice person indeed. So, pretty fitting, don't you think? Even though Manager Zhao appears to be pretty fierce, he's actually a nice person. Do you have any alternatives to consider as well? No, just this one. I can't seem to think of how to continue with this theme though. Would you like to give it a try? The first phrase is, down at the dock, his steely gaze inspires awe in the hearts of the young, but he sleeps like a rock and snores like a bear when the working day is done. Not bad. That'll do just fine. Now we need is a little, peaceful as a slumbering mountain. Oh, I never would have guessed you had such a literary talent. These lines are perfect. Just wait a moment while I write this on the Xiao lantern. Alright, that does it. Go give the lantern to Manager Zhao. Oh, yeah, make me deliver it. Thanks. Ah, hello, Linling. Do you need anything? Remember how you asked me to come up with some lines for you on the Xiao lantern? Well, the Traveler and I have just finished preparing everything. See, we've even written the words on the Xiao lantern for you. Oh, thank you very much. Let me read it. Down at the dock, his steely gaze inspires awe in the hearts of the young, but he sleeps like a rock and snores like a bear when the working day is done. Peaceful as a slumbering mountain. That's pretty good, thank you. You're welcome, Manager Zhao. I still have the verse that I wrote myself. Here, let me read it to you. Alright, I think we better be going now. We've still got other people to see, you know. Oh, right. Then our next patron is Degui. Let's go. The verses for Degui will be my finest work yet. I'll tell you more once we find him. I see Degui over there. Let's observe for a minute, shall we? Have you ever met Degui? I know him best by the drinks he sells in his shop. Yeah, he's the man who asked me for dandelion seeds. I've actually already thought about what I would write for him. Here, have a listen. Third round knockout is what people say. Okay. But just 3 bowls will leave you in dismay. Sounds like food poisoning, actually. So far, so good. The title is, all in all, a good guy. Wait, what? No good? Well, I did come up with another one, but I'm not sure how to continue it. Perhaps you'd like to give it a go? The first line I've come up with is, an indulgent bowl of rich rice wine. How about topped with pearly white dumplings so fine? Oh, that's quite good. How about the title? Extravagant but elegant? An indulgent bowl of rich white wine topped with pearly white dumplings so fine, extravagant but elegant. Not bad, not bad. You certainly have a talent for writing. Let me write this all down on the lantern now. There. Now we're ready to give the lantern to Degui. Take this. Ah, Linlang, what can I do for you? Remember you asked me to write some lines for you on the Xiao lantern? Well, the Traveler and I have just finished preparing everything. We've also written everything on the Xiao lantern for you, so here you go. Oh, great, thank you. Let me read what you've written here. It reads quite nicely, yes, very nice indeed, thank you. You're very welcome. We have the Traveler to thank here for all the inspiration. By the way, I have a verse I came up with by myself that I've written down on this note. You may read it later when you have the time. Oh, sure, thanks a lot, you two. I need to get back and look after my business now. Third round knockout is what people say, but just 3 bowls will leave you in dismay. Alright, our next patron is Bibbo. He asked me to make him a Xiao lantern. Aww, poor Degui. Third round... That's actually pretty good. Oh, never mind. He likes it. Fine, fine. Maybe my taste is wrong. Anyway, this person appears to be over a ways. I'll get to Lantern Rite Part 2 once I finish these quests up, since I didn't get to them yet. I can only play so many days, you know? Down here in the new bazaar. I still haven't played much of Theater Mechanicus. Haven't gotten to it at all. Because I didn't want the quest to like pop up and be a story that I missed. Ah, hello, just the person I wanted to speak to. Damn it, you're the different person. You're the other guy. About stone color photography? Nope, no need. I just figured out what it was. I finally managed to track down the merchant the other day, the one who sold it to me in the first place. I told him there was a problem with the camera he sold me, but he was having none of it. Luckily, I had all the photos you took for me. Without them, I'd have no way of convincing him. After taking a look at your photos, he's finally agreed to take a look at the camera he sold to me. Yesterday, he came to me and brought a bottle of some sort of potion with him. He explained that the camera works differently from regular models. You need to add some of this potion to it to make the photos turn out normal. Oh. Does it have its own built-in, like, dark room? That's interesting. If you don't add any, the photos turn out just like yours did, just pages of color rather than clear images. Good thing that your camera's not broken then, so problem sorted. I wonder, did Polaroids have something like that in the film itself? I actually need to do more research on how Polaroids work. So problem sorted? Well, to be honest, I'm less interested in the camera itself now. The potion is what intrigues me. Think about it, most people would just buy the camera, right? But buy it once, use it forever. But this potion is a consumable, so once you've used it up, you have to buy more if you want to keep using it. Yeah, welcome to old technology. Also, the guy says that different potions will produce photos with different effects. He's currently developing more types. Maybe, just maybe, those bottles of potion are where the big business opportunity is. Do not become the printer ink man. Do not. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Thanks for all your help. Hand me this camera. I'll add some potion in it for you. There you go. I mean, it was yours. Not that I ever finished your quest. Sorry. Alright, the camera's yours to keep. Take care of it. You're gonna give it to me? What happens when the potion runs out? There's enough potion in there for you to get a good amount of use out of it. Once it runs out, well, you'll know where to find me, right? While I'm on the subject, I'm planning to talk to my contact about importing some new kinds of potions for the camera. If you find that something is interesting to you, I hope that you see me here again in the future. Though I was just buying a camera, it turns out I was buying a whole business venue. Perfect shot complete. Can save scenery before it and add special effects. Oh! Let's take... Oh, it's not cracked anymore, is it? No, it's cracked. It's... Or is there... Maybe they're cloud patterns, I can't tell. Anyway. When used, this useful gadget can save and store the scenery before it and add a special color tone to it. Oh, so it's like filters? A strange device from Fontaine that will not only record scenarios, but will also add special colors to the printed images. This design was made in response to the Steambird's request for a camera that could not only reflect the environment, but also the emotions of the one taking the picture. Unfortunately, the final product could not quite match their specifications. In response to the Steambird. This is just like even more hinting that Fontaine is going to be a steampunk world. Anywho, that quest is done.
I smell rabbit.
But it turns out I actually need to go over here. 2 quests, 1 journey. That's Bebo just up ahead. Let's keep an eye on him from here. I've heard that he's always involved in some mysterious business, but he's quite a nice guy. I've already come up with a verse that's suitable for him. By day, he tends to his business like a crafty rat. Huh? He better be a mouse guy. By night, you discover that he's not so bad. No, I really don't think you... Oh, in the title, he's a jolly good fellow. No, please stop. Huh? No good, huh? Well, this was more complete version I was able to come with. I have another one that's not quite finished yet. It's a little bit plain and could use some creative flair. Let's hear it and see what I can do. Okay, here goes. With goods so fresh, he sways to and fro. No one sells produce like old Bilbo. Oh, that's a good one, but how about a title? Sorry. I gotta yank the cord out of here so the controller doesn't act up. Sorry. How about Bebo's Seaside Market? With goods so fresh, he sways to and fro. No one sells produce like old Bebo. Titled Bebo Seaside Market. By day, he tends to his business like a crafty rat. By night, you discover that he's not so bad. Titled, He's a Jolly Good Fellow. Now that I hear them side by side, I'm starting to think that yours sounds a bit better. My verse is a bit too vivid, not something you typically write on a Shao Lantern. Vivid is not the correct term, my dear. You're not too vivid. You're kind of being a blunt asshole. Alright, let me just write your verse on the lantern and we'll be ready to give it to him. The poor guy is just running a genuine business and you call him a rat. Oh, it's you, Linling. Any prospects on the lantern? Don't worry, the traveler and I have already taken care of it. Here you go. Oh, that didn't take you any time at all. Thank you. Let me read what you've written on it. I have another verse here that I wrote too. You can have them both. Another one? Let me see. By day, he tends to his business like a, hey, what are you trying to... What do you think? It's quite fitting, isn't it? If you like that one too, you can make another Shao Lantern and write it on it yourself. No thanks, I must get going. Well, that is it for the Shao Lanterns. Thank you for your help. Everyone seems to enjoy them. It seems you have a lot of literary skill, just like me. You have literary skill. No tact, though. There are not many in the city that could compose couplets with me just like you did. If you ever have time, please feel free to visit me again. We can continue working on more poetry together. Will do. Good. Now I just need you to come up with something to write on my own lantern. I won't need your help this time, though. I'll be able to manage it myself. I nearly forgot. These are for you. Consider them a token of my appreciation. It was nice to have someone accompany me during the festival. Thanks again. Quest complete. Okay, only one more and Festive Fever is all the way up. Poof, there she goes, up in the sky. As I get a drink. Oh yeah, the music in Genshin Impact is so good. I believe they have it posted on their YouTube if you just want to listen to it. Little Lantern, Little Wish. Meng Meng seems to be troubled by something. That's a whole story quest. I didn't realize. Well, we're doing this first. Little Lantern, Little Wish. Where is she? A ways. But not far enough to warp. Oh, and I worked on Razor's talents last time, so they're up a little higher. I really gotta work on those because my levels are pretty close to max. I've maxed out weapons, but I'm still not doing the damage output I want to do, so that means I have to work on talent materials. Oh, no, I thought it said 100. Oh, no, I definitely gotta warp. Why is she all the way in Mondstadt? Almost. My bad, I thought it said 100 something. This was not 100 something. These little sparkly spots like this right here often give weapons, by the way. They're really low level, but you can use them to level your other weapons and accessories. It respawns daily. Shao Lanterns are so hard to make. What's wrong? Do you know how to make Shao Lanterns? I keep trying, but I can't do it. Through the hole, then back around, and then I drop it, or it breaks. I really want to make a Shao Lantern for you. You always has to look after the tea shop, so I'm never here, so he never has any time to play or make a lantern. I bet he still has a wish, so I want to make a lantern for him. I can make one for you, I'll make one for him, I'll make one for you. But I wanted to be the one to make it for him. And I want to know the secrets to making them so I can tell you, too. Could you teach me how to make them? Sure. You teach Meng Meng how to make a lantern. That went by really fast. I'm not skipping that. So the Shao Lantern is ready, right? Thanks, I'm gonna make one for you now. Follow Meng to meet you. How far away is it? Okay, now it's 160. Last time I thought it was 160. It turned out to be more like 1600. Big difference. It's alright, it's nighttime, so my throat is like really dry. Pardon me, Mr. Hilly Churl. Hi, sir or madam. Please put your feet up and please have some tea, and we're here to give you a Shao Lantern. Really? The Shao Lantern's for you. Meng Meng, did you make this? Wow, thank you. The nice lady taught me how to make them. Actually, this one is my first, so I didn't do a great job. Do you like it? Are you kidding? It's great. I love it. I was just starting to worry when I'd have the time to make one for myself. Thanks, Meng Meng. I'll find someone to hang it on my door in a bit. Hang it up? What for? Can someone in your family help? Well, the thing is, my dad's not in great health, so he can't hang it up for me. And I'm too short, so I wouldn't be able to reach. So if I want to hang it on the door, I gotta have someone around here if they can help. I can do it. Really? You sure you don't mind helping? That's great, thanks. Now I don't need to worry about who will watch the shop if I want to go off looking for someone to help. Oh, I feel bad now. Hang the lantern. Ah, up there. Okay. How do I go about getting on the... Do you mind? Do you mind? Maybe he's here for tea.
Access denied. Nice and spicy.
My arrows reach farther than yours. Dang it, slime! Dang it, Dendro slimes! God, there's two. Trolls. Okay, the music's not going, which means the other one hasn't spotted me, so I'm just gonna mind my own business. Damn it.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Is it just me, or was Gooba doing, like, no damage? His first puff of fire didn't seem to do anything.
Let's dance.
Anywho, how are we getting up here? Ah, a tree. Yeah, Ganyu says access denied. That's right, you haven't seen me play as Ganyu yet, because I haven't gotten that far in the archives. Holy crap, this thing's big! Oh! I thought these things were like the size of apples! I didn't think it'd be this big. Sorry, in America, paper lanterns are only about the size of a small brown paper bag. They aren't this big in America. Oh my god. They're only the size of a lunch bag here. The Shao Lantern looks so pretty. Thank you so much, ma'am. Come on, you. Let's go play. I know a great place with the prettiest flowers. The nice lady taught me how to make Shao Lanterns, and when we get there, I can teach you too. Come on, wouldn't that be great? I can't. I need to watch the shop. Even though there's no customers, I gotta keep the place spick and span, just like my dad always says. Okay, well, scrap the Shao Lanterns. How about we just go there, have a quick chat, and then come back straight away? That way it won't waste too much of your time. But, leave the cleaning to me? Oh, are you sure? That's asking a lot for you. We'll be really quick. Just go straight there and come straight back. Promise it won't take too long. Thanks so much. I really do gotta clean. Okay, water or wind characters can clean this. Should be good. They're sensible kids, but Paimon senses something that I didn't get to read. It looks like the two of them are still playing. Guess we don't have to worry. But given the atmosphere, maybe we shouldn't disturb them. We should eavesdrop on them. If we made a garland for your dad, do you think he'd get better quicker? I don't know. I read in a book that if you stay happy, even if you get sick, you'll get better really quickly. I think that you're so grown up the way you help your dad watch the shop every day, and I'm sure that must make him very happy. But sometimes he tells me off. Stop lounging around the shop. Go off and play. If you don't go and play with Ming Ming, she'll pick the whole neighborhood bare of flowers. That would never happen. There's so many flowers around here. Wait a second, I'll make a garland for you. He tells his son off as a way of saying, go play. Oh. You still have time to be a child. Thanks, Ming Ming. I should be getting back. Huh? Okay, well, once your dad's recovered, you have more time, right? Then I can come play with you again. Yep, I'm sure Dad'll make a quick recovery. What the? When did you get here? I only just arrived. I heard nothing. Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite to you too. Well, thanks for your help. Please take these as a thank you. Dad says that you should always give people something in return for their help. Let's head back to the shop. Come on, Ming Ming. Yeah, let's head back. Thanks again.
Go, Barbara, go!
And that is it for this quest, so that should wrap up part 1. Boof. Wait. Oh, there we go. I was about to say... Current completion progress, 9 out of 9. Lantern Rite Tales 1. Can I examine it? Where am I stuck? There we go. Oh, I can read it. May I draw something that will impress that poet? New year, new horizons. I wish that more people will join the Adventurers Guild. I wish that everyone will join the Adventurers Guild. May business boom this year. May sparks fly where the shovel and meteorite meet. We'll eat our way across the 7 nations. What I'd give for some Mondstadt moon pie. May all hearts be moved by this lantern rite, but not by the sight of the lights on the sea. May the couplet I write for the festive night be so poignant that all exclaim, "That is so me." I hope Daddy will get well soon. Aww. Requirement. Reach the guest flock from a far stage of festive fever. Complete the current deep beneath the lanterns and complete all requests under Lantern Rite Tales 1. Well, I did all requests under Lantern Rite Tales 1. So guest flock from a far stage of festive fever. Current deep beneath the lanterns. Okay, so I need to do this in order to progress further. Currents deep beneath the lanterns. The highlight of Lantern Rite is the release of the giant Mingxiao lantern into the sky, and this year's Mingxiao lantern is supposed to be a sight well worth the wait. The plastrite that will lift the lantern into the air is the largest in 20 years. For this special occasion, the merchants of Liyue have set up the Xiao market to help gather the materials needed to build the lantern. When you arrive at the Xiao market, one of the event organizers, Wanya, seems to have something to say to you. So yeah, this is the story quest. Let us go. Here. Okay, time to release this big thing. The antler still isn't done.
Again, Wangya. How's the Mingxiao lantern construction coming along?
Good to see you two. The Mingxiao lantern is coming along smoothly, thank you. We're almost done collecting the required plastrite. The project should be completed in a few days. You'll have to come by when it's done.
Plastrite? My character should already know what plastrite is by now, but plastrite?
Plastrite is the main component of any Mingxiao lantern. Most of the donations we get from the city folk are either Mora or plastrite. A lot of them carve their heart's desires onto the plastrite they donate, as a prayer for good fortune and other blessings.
Paimon wants some good fortune too. Let's find some plastrite and make a wish.
Since you seem so eager to donate, how about you keep your eyes open for less common varieties of plastrite? Those are the ones we lack the most at the moment. One is called azurite. It is occasionally found in the northern part of Mount Tianheng. When azurite gets caught in the roots of ordinary vegetation, it sometimes produces bloaty floaties, which have floating seeds. The other one is called vermilionite, which is extremely dangerous as far as most people are concerned. In Guili Plains, old ruin hunters who have lost the power of flight use vermilionite to keep themselves airborne.
Well, go head out and look for those then. What makes them so special?
Well, they're just more stylish, I suppose. Actually, they're just blue and red varieties of plastrite. Gemstone merchants only gave them fancy names to try and impress their customers.
Sounds about right.
The difference in their features compared to regular plastrite might be minuscule, but the difference in price is astonishing.
That is true about gemstones.
No, never mind that. Just bring some azurite and vermilionite back to me. I'm counting on you.
I have boatloads of regular plastrite. You can just have that. Yeah, you can see the sun's starting to come up, but you can see all the lanterns up in the sky. Obtain vermilionite from the Ruin Hunter. Do I only pick one or do I do both? Probably both. How bad's this gonna hurt? Oh yeah, you like my whirlwind of icy death?
Next on the agenda.
My weapon allows this whirlwind to pop up every so often and it sucks all the enemies into the center of it. Okay, time to poke the bloaty floaty. Oh, they added noises. I don't think it did that before. Way to go, Bren. Oh my god. Hope those arrows don't hit anybody coming down. Really? Are you kidding me right now? Oh, sure, the regular one hits it. Okay. Floaty floaty. To be fair, they move kind of fast. Oh yeah, they move fast. Nobody saw that. I usually don't suck that much with these. There you are. Current beneath the lanterns. Dig at the roots of the bloaty floaty. Dig. Azurite, a piece of blastrite dug up by a bloaty floaty. Azurite. So blue. Other one's a ways away. Let's work.
Body, healthy mind.
Okay, time to get my butt whooped. How high level are you gonna be? Do I actually have to poke anything? Hello? There we go.
Access denied. Next on the agenda.
Oh,
No touching. Yeah.
just freeze him solid. And the flower blew up. It's pretty smart for it to seek out a floating stone, though, if its main mechanism breaks.
Born of ice and frost.
Oh, sure, but I'm hitting this just fine. Figures. And vermilionite. A rather big piece of plastrite dug up from the roots of a bloaty floaty has a rather unique color and is perhaps the azurite that Wangya spoke of. Plucked from a ruin hunter, it has a rather unique color and is perchance the vermilionite that Wangya mentioned. Time to go back. Wasn't too bad. I've had worse quests. I'm stuck. I am not stuck. Ganyu is light. Ganyu can balance on paper. Umbrella.
Wanya, we're back with a fresh supply of azurite and vermilionite.
I knew I could count on you. Let me see. Yep, without a doubt, these are azurite and vermilionite. But don't you want to make your wishes? You brought back just enough materials for both of you. Come on, get carving.
So, like, if I let this stuff go, will it just float up like a helium balloon? We write our wishes on the plastrite.
Done. Paimon prays for a bottomless stomach to eat more delicacies with.
Of course.
And you? Let Paimon see. Huh? Well, that doesn't sound like something you'd wish for.
It's my brother's deepest desire. I really hope his wish will come true. I wonder what it is.
So you made a wish for him instead.
I wonder what it was.
Don't you worry. Paimon will help you find him, and we'll spend the next Lantern Rite together. Then we'll release a gazillion shell lanterns to make up for all those wishes you've never had a chance to make.
We sure will.
If you're done with your carvings, you can hand over your azurite and vermilionite to me.
Miss Wangya.
Well, hello, Chang Chang. What's up, little missy? Can't find your granddad?
Granddad said he's busy, and I should go play on my own. I want to make a shell lantern, but I don't know how. Miss Wangya, could you help me make a shell lantern?
Sure thing, but promise me that you'll go back home as soon as we're done playing. With so many people at the festival, your granddad will be worried sick if you stay out too long.
Thank you, Miss Wangya. I'll be a good girl. I promise.
So, you know how to make shell lanterns too?
I certainly do. That's how I made my first Mora, helping visitors make shell lanterns by the docks. Ah, good times. I should really stay here to keep an eye on the girl. Hey, could I bother you to go to the construction site at the dock and gather some building materials?
Okay.
Great, thanks. I appreciate.
Oops. Construction site, collect materials. Easy enough.
Look over there. That guy's acting very suspicious. Don't you think?
Not necessarily.
Hey, what you doing?
What you doing?
What you staring at me like that for? Get gone!
What you looking at?
Huh? Alright. If you all won't get gone, I'm just gonna get going myself, I guess.
Sounds about right.
Wow. Paimon thought he might be a shady character. Then he opened his mouth and now Paimon's sure of it. He must have been up to something when he was crouching down on the ground, because as soon as he saw us approaching, he stood up and acted all innocent. Paimon has a bad feeling about this. What could he be up to? Let's investigate.
Because of course. Hi, Oath. How's it going? How is Chocolate Day? Investigate.
Well, this area is full of construction supplies for the miHoYo lantern. Paper, oil, wood. All highly flammable materials!
Okay, he's still here, I think. Maybe I should check this first.
On the last day of the Lantern Rite, huge crowds come out to watch the miHoYo lantern being released. It can't be a good sign if there's a suspicious character lurking around somewhere so dangerous. If he's been tampering with the stockpile of lantern supplies, let's get the materials we came for first. We can tell Wangya about the situation when we get back.
Paimon, you're taking this very seriously. Why?
Because everyone in Liyue has worked really hard for this. No one should be allowed to spoil it, period.
What's the real reason?
Oh, fine. There's so many delicacies in Liyue Harbor. Matsutake meat rolls, Mora meat, almond tofu.
Yeah, I found a channel that makes some of these recipes now. Are you reading those off a menu? Twas the same as any other day? Yeah, same. We did bake brownies, though.
That should be enough. Let's get back to Wangyao.
Oh, I thought I saw another light.
The agenda?
Yeah, don't let Klee know. We'll have explosions on our hands either way.
Did you get the materials?
Sure did.
Ah, yes, these will do. Let me make a shell lantern for Ching Ching.
There's something else.
We saw a shady character skulking around the highly flammable materials at the construction site. He looked like he was up to no good.
I see. Okay, please inform the Ministry of Civil Affairs about what you saw. I'll talk to Jingming. With so many people visiting for the Lantern Rite, we can't afford to ignore something like this.
Miss Wangya, is something bad gonna happen at the Lantern Rite?
Not to a darling little angel like you, Chang Chang. Come on now, good girl. Head back to your granddad and don't get distracted along the way. We don't want to make him worry.
Ooh, go to Ministry of Civil Affairs and report to the Millilith. Well, I guess they are this world's version of the police force, so off we go. I mean, I think the dude's still there, so watch him just be an ordinary dude.
Halt! This is the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. We are here to report a suspicious individual.
Yeah, we saw a shady-looking guy snooping around near the stockpile of highly flammable Mingxiao lantern supplies. We must defend the grilled tigerfish food stall at all costs.
Goodness. This is a serious matter indeed.
Exactly what Paimon thought. Liyue Harbor's cuisine is the heart and soul of the city.
It seems we disagree on where the seriousness of the matter lies. But you're not wrong, my little friend. Rest easy. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has assigned a specialist to keep the Lantern Rite safe. I will inform him of this matter and order him to step up vigilance in due course.
In due course? This is serious. Why not get your butt over there and tell him straight away?
I wish I could, but he's yet to return. He's taken a small team to Guili Plains.
For what? And why can't you go? There's plenty of you guarding the door. I'll go to Guili Plains and tell them. Another day, another commission.
Huh? But you're a traveler, aren't you? You've come all this way for the Lantern Rite, and yet you are willing to lend a hand?
Our pleasure! We're experts in this kind of stuff. We lend hands all the time. Oh, like the time we...
Leave it to us.
Really? Huh. Then we are indebted to you. Travelers are so kind these days.
Well, I won't have much of a Lantern Rite festival if it blows up now, will I?
Ah, yes. No commission should go unpaid. I will take care of the compensation. Again, thank you both.
Okay, Guili Plains, let us go. Since this is an annual event, I kind of wonder if some of the stuff repeats. But what did he go to the Guili Plains for? That is the other question. What are you investigating that is so important?
We're way behind schedule.
All the way out here. Hello, Charles.
It's a Hilly blockade. There's so many of them.
Usual.
Why would they gather together like this?
Lantern Rite party?
Can't let them get away with being a menace to the people here. Let's show them what we've got.
Sweet flower wine? I don't know. All the Millilith are busy. Let's brew sweet flower wine and get crunk. Oh, there he goes. Bye-bye. Can I take this out? Yeah, clear the obstacles. Okay. Goodbye, you help.
Nice and spicy.
Okay, eliminate Hilly Charles. I'm on it. He fell down here, so he is somewhere? Question mark? Where on earth did you go? I've lost the target. I found him. He like reset, but I think he reset. Yeah, that's him. All the way down here. Hello? Hello? Ah, he must have respawned atop the hill. When you smack a dude so hard that his AI resets. You ever slap a dude out of existence before? Oh, shield's gone though. Oh, don't you freaking dare.
Access denied.
There we go.
Who are you?
GI sent us and you're welcome.
Oh, thank you. If it weren't for your help, today may have ended quite differently.
What are you doing here?
I'm in charge of keeping the Lantern Rite safe. A lot comes out of the woodwork at this time of year. There are thieves around every corner. I encountered one during my patrol just now, so I called a few men and we pursued them out here. Once we got here, we decided to split up. I was searching this area.
You know, the worst tactic you could possibly use.
The thief seems to have made a clean getaway, and I sure didn't bank on these monsters being here. I was just assessing whether it would be better to send for reinforcements or find another way to disperse them. And that's when you showed up and dealt with them.
We didn't expect there to be monsters in a place where there's always monsters.
And thank goodness. I don't know how long it would have taken for the others to get here. Well, I need to get back to looking for that thief. But thanks for your help. Until next time.
Wait a second. We're not done here.
Yeah, if you're outside the town, expect monsters. If you're inside the town, you're probably more safe, but you should still expect monsters.
Oh, is there something else?
There's a suspicious character down at the harbor.
Another one? It's interminable. Right. When I get back, I'll get the other troops to be extra vigilant in the area. In the middle of the festival, too. What are they up to?
Do you get the feeling
That the Ministry of the Civil Affairs isn't up to the task. Perhaps we should take this into our own hands.
Paimon thinks so too. With our wealth of experience adventuring far and wide, we should be able to get to the bottom of this. So let's go back to the place where we witnessed the shady-looking guy. Paimon hears from patrol officers that criminals love to go back for another look at the crime scene after the event. It's a psychological thing, apparently.
But the crime hasn't even happened yet. I don't know if that's true or not.
That's why there's no time to lose. When there's highly flammable materials involved, once the crime happens, it'll be too late.
Yeah, highly flammable materials at a event full with lots of people. I worry about Mondstadt's event. Klee and her special surprise. Anywho. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see the sky all lit up with lanterns. Should probably give you a look at the market all lit up too. Yeah, I wonder if that's actually going to be an event. Like an actual real event. It seems like a springtime thing. So maybe. Maybe in spring.
Aha! Knew it!
Should we chase after him? We should chase after him.
Wait! There's another person!
Oh, hey. What's up? Are you here to cause death? What's with the drawing on the floor of a bird?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Xiao? Are you here for the festival?
I have no interest in Lantern Rite. I sensed a malign influence here. I'm here to investigate. When a shackle is loosened in the realms of deities and demons, I take full responsibility. But this time, the threat comes from the mortal world. Your world. Thus you shall take full responsibility, mortal traveler. When the time comes, I hope you shall act promptly and decisively. I do not wish for the tassel of the polearm that has slaughtered countless demons to become stained with mortal blood.
What's this?
A symbol that your suspected evildoer left behind.
Paimon, do you recognize it? It's a bird. And it seems to be protecting some sort of symbol very similar to ours.
Doesn't look familiar to Paimon.
Well, you will have to show me how much you can accomplish on your own strength. Because if I become involved, there is a possibility that the streets of Liyue Harbor will be painted red this Lantern Rite.
So for me to avoid that, actually that's quite a festive color in this part of the world. No, do not let the murder yaksha loose during the festival.
Well, that sounds terrible. Let's not be impulsive. Why don't we figure out the origins of this symbol first? The one the suspected criminal left behind. Oh! Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that Kaya will know something about it.
Why? Where did you pull that from? But yeah, like I said, I found some recipes to like actually make mora meat and the beef matsutake, though they made them with oyster mushrooms because matsutake are freaking expensive. Almond tofu, though I cannot have that. Guy gets random screen time, yeah. Okay. Also, you made some pork dumplings. All this festive food has you crave it. Your favorite festival food. Nice. I mean, Paimon always could know more than we give her credit for. Where is he? This way. I'm sorry, I can't just move. I can't just leave these here. I need them. Give. Give, 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 give. Haven't played in a few days, haven't cleaned up my shrooms.
Well, well. Long time no see.
I mean, his constellation is a peacock, I think, so that's technically a bird.
Kaya! We went to the Lantern Rite in Liyue.
Ah, well. How was it? Fun?
Delicious.
Well then, you ought to be looking forward to Mondstadt's Ludi Harpastum. I'm sure it will be to your liking.
Yes, the Ludi Harpastum. That's the festival I worry about Klee and her special surprise. Get to the point, Paimon.
Right. Kaya, there's something we need to tell you about.
Lantern supplies. Stockpile of wood, paper, and oil. At the very least, it sounds like an accident waiting to happen.
How very amusing. What makes you think I would recognize this symbol?
You're amazing at everything and we trust you. You flirt with the dark side so you would know.
Exactly.
You should watch what you say, Honorary Knight. What do you mean, flirt with the dark side? The Knights of Favonius certainly does not have dealings with its enemies.
You used me as bait. I am not bait.
That has to do with a certain knightly virtue called integrity.
Which you have yet to display to me, good sir.
Anyway, I digress. This is the symbol of the cross-border criminal organization you know as the Treasure Hoarders. If you are curious to know more, I can put you in touch with an informant on the inside.
Didn't you just say the Knights of Favonius don't have dealings with their enemies?
This is my own personal informant. Nothing to do with the Knights of Favonius. A little later, make your way over to Windrise. I'll arrange for the informant to meet you there.
Oh good, somebody caught that.
Thanks, Kaya!
Oh, and remember, wine begets wisdom.
Huh?
It's probably a password. Where are we going? Oh, we're going a ways. We're going a ways. It's technically on the lower end.